Cunning Single Lady is a 2014 South Korean romantic comedy television series starring Lee Min-jung and Joo Sang-wook as a divorced couple who rekindles their romance. It aired on MBC from February 27 to April 24, 2014 on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 21:55 for 16 episodes. Plot: Now Ra grew up believing she was born to be only pretty and not smart. While working at her family's restaurant, she falls in love with Ka Young-woo, a geeky engineering graduate studying to enter civil service. She wants to become a housewife and he promises that she will be. They get married. During their 100th day wedding anniversary, Young-woo announces that he quit his job because he has an idea for a business. Young-woo's businesses keep failing and Ra struggles to keep them afloat by working multiple jobs. After suffering a tragic event from the stress of being the sole breadwinner and living in poverty, Ra divorces Young-woo after 4 years of marriage. 3 years after the divorce, Ra finds out that Young-woo became successful and wealthy, while she is still paying debts that accrued during their marriage. The fun begins when Ra schemes for revenge, while Young-woo believes that Ra wants him back because he has become wealthy. Cast: Main characters: Lee Min-jung as Now Ra. Beautiful but flighty, Ra initially cares more about honing her looks over her life skills. Upon marriage to Young-woo, she dreams of becoming a housewife but finds herself shouldering the sole burden of their financial needs for 4 years, until frustration and exhaustion drives her to divorce him. But after learning of his success, she schemes to ostensibly win back her ex-husband by becoming an intern at his company, though what she really wants from him is a belated apology and thank you. Joo Sang-wook as Ka Young-woo. Despite being an engineering genius, he was initially studying to become a civil servant when he meets and marries Ra. To her shock, Young-woo suddenly announces that he's quitting to become a software developer instead. Years of his business failure lead to their divorce. Young-woo eventually creates Don Talk, a WhatsApp-like text-over-data app that becomes Korea's #1 social networking application. Thus Young-woo transforms from a geeky loser into the self-made, successful president of D&T Software Ventures, a venture capital firm. Kim Goo-ri as Gook Yo-jin. Smart, elegant, and capable, Yo-jin possesses a keen insight and determination that can be intimidating, particularly given that she was born with the disposition of a boss. She is an heiress, being the daughter of the chairman of D&T Software Ventures, where she works as a director. She nurses painful scars from a past love, but falls for her business partner Young-woo because of his warm personality, becoming Ra's rival for his heart. Seo Kang-joon as Gook Sung-yeon, Yo-jin's younger brother, who was once tutored by Young-woo when he was in high school. Good-looking, rich, and caring, Sung-yeon is seemingly a perfect guy. Upon his return to Korea from overseas, he gets hired at Don Talk despite his resistance to working a desk job at his father's company. But to avoid preferential treatment, he hides his real identity. Among his fellow interns is Ra, and he becomes attracted to her, notwithstanding their 8-year age difference. Supporting characters: Elle as Gil Yo-han. Yo-han was the part-time clerk at the PC Bang where Young-woo practically lived when he was broke, and when he hits it big, he takes the kid along and hires him as his personal secretary. The two have a devoted friendship, particularly since Yo-han was by Young-woo's side while he was suffering through his divorce. Wang Bo-ra as Kang Min-jung, Ra's best friend. Lee Young-joon as Oh Young-joon, managing director, and Chairman Gook's right-hand man. Choi Chul-ho as Kim Young-won, manager of mobile shopping team. Im Ji-yeon as Wang Ji-yeon, team leader of mobile shopping team. Young as Pi Song-hee, fresh out of university. Song-hee is a new employee at D&T Software Ventures. She pretends to be quiet most of the time but is actually a seductress. Kim Jae-ha as Oh Bang-soon, Ra's frenemy. Lee Young-gil as Gook Yong-jeol, Yo-jin and Sung-yeon's father. The chairman of D&T Software Ventures. Kim Yong-hee as Na Soo-chul, Ra's troublemaker older brother. He escapes to Seoul after a failed business in Vietnam. Soo-chul only manages to survive with the help of his sister, and he accepts the alimony money from Young-woo that Ra had already rejected. Kim Young-soo as Na Gap-soo, Lee-ra's father. Kwon Ki-sun as Jang Suk-ja, Lee-ra's mother. Kim Yoo-byung as Lee Yeon-hwa, Yo-jin and Sung-yeon's mother. Kim Ho-young as Young-woo's father, Yoon-young as Young-woo's mother, as Ka Young-suk, Young-woo's older sister. As Ka Young-ran, Young-woo's younger sister. Choi Joo-hee as Yo-jin's secretary, Yoon Bit-nam as female employee. Cameo appearances, in Go-jin as man number 1, Lee Young-leon as salon director, Wang Bit-nam as Yo-jin's college roommate who went on a blind date with Young-woo, Oh Nami as S-line lady, Kim Sung-kyun as head of IT security, Ricky Kim as Yo-jin's first love who died in a car accident soon after they got married, Choi Yeon-kyung as matchmaking MC, Im Dong-hyun as middle-aged man, Yang Hee-kyung as restaurant ajumma, Lee Jong-soo as Robert Kim, Alice as booking lady, Nara as booking lady, Kim Da-yeon as Chang-soo, CEO of Shilla Hotel, Lee Han-mi as doctor, Choi Kye-hwan as Kim Chang-yu, Yoon Dong-kye. Ratings, in the table below, the blue numbers represent the lowest ratings and the red numbers represent the highest ratings. The final 2 episodes were not aired as originally scheduled due to media coverage on the sinking of the MV Swell. Original soundtrack, references. External links, Cunning Single Lady official NBC website, Cunning Single Lady at NBC Global Media, Cunning Single Lady at the Internet Movie Database, Sly and Single Again at Han Cinema.